Hello everyone, and welcome to this special routine brought to you in collaboration with Be Relax, a leading airport spa company. This routine, a series of postures, is specifically designed in case you are about to jump on a long haul flight or you just arrived at your destination and just in need of a bit of a stretch, of a muscle release. So a series of postures, really simple but effective, will allow you to stretch the tight muscles, increase the circulation, and just reduce any sort of post or pre-travel anxiety. So all you need is a space to lay down your mat or even a towel, maybe plug in the headphones, and we can start. So I invite you to find a really comfortable position here. You don't need to sit cross-legged. You can sit with your knees together, heels behind you, and just relaxing your shoulders down a little bit. I want us to close the eyes, and before we go anywhere else, just check in with yourself. How are you feeling? What are the sensations in the body? Where do you feel tightness? Where do you feel discomfort? Which areas of your body are in need of more love and care and attention? And I want you to connect with the breath. Just feel the breath naturally flowing in and out through the nostrils. And as you inhale, allowing the belly to expand. And allow everything to settle as you exhale. And you can still keep those eyes closed as we'll begin from the top of our body. So starting with the neck, bringing the right hand over to the left ear. Feel free to draw your left arm behind your back. Take a deep breath here, and exhale. Neck is quite a vulnerable area as we tend to look down to our phones and our laptops. If we're on our flight especially, the neck goes through various different positions, so tension collects there very quickly. So just give yourself some time here. Don't rush out of the position, and feel free to wiggle the head slightly forward, maybe a little bit more back, until you find that sweet spot. And I just invite you to sit with it. Breathe through the tightness and tension. It feels lovely. It actually goes even into the shoulder. So just the last few breaths here. And the next inhalation, gently bring the head back through the center. Bring your fingertips towards the mat. Inhale, lift the chin up. And exhale, bring the chin down. Very slow, mindful movements. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, down. And once more. Exhale. Back through that long, tall neck. We change sides. Left hand grabs the right ear. Right arm goes behind your back. Again, you just sort of can hook your fingers around the sides of your body. And then again, finding that juicy spot. And we sit with it. We sit with the stretch. And you'll notice the more breaths we take, the easier it all begins to feel. You begin to find more space, more ease, and more relaxation. Last few breaths. And inhale, slowly arrive back. Exhale, release the hands by the sides. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin down. This time, bring your arms to the sides, elbows out to the sides as well. Open up through the heart. And exhale, bring your arms in front of you as though you're trying to give yourself a hug here. Inhale, open up through the chest. Exhale, round. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bringing your arms behind your back. Interlock the fingers here. And in case you do need to change the position of your legs, feel free to do so. And just squeeze your hands together here. Take a deep breath in. Either staying here, or if you want to add on additional forward fold, go ahead. It will release the lower back a little bit more and allow the shoulders to experience a deeper stretch. I always love to offer everybody different modifications, different variations, so postures sit really, really nicely in your body. So just nice and slow, a few more moments here. Beautiful. And then inhale, we slowly, slowly rise. And exhale to release. I invite you to come to your hands and knees. Lovely tabletop position here. And giving our backs, especially the lower back, a little bit of love. So stack your shoulders above your elbows and the wrists, hips above the knees. And as we inhale, we drop the belly down, we look up. And exhale, we round through the back, looking towards the navel, the belly button. Inhale, open up through the chest. And exhale, rounding, really savoring here each of these movements and paying close attention to the transitions through these little ripples that happen across the spine. So just really being in the body, imagining waves, very fluid movement. Last couple of breaths, and just in your own time. Amazing. And we'll find our neutral back and extending the right leg back. Tuck your toes under here. And I want us to start sending the heel back. It is a lovely, lovely calf stretch. So just sit there for a couple of breaths. Again, sitting on the planes, we know that those legs get stiff. So we need to just take some extra breath, some extra time to create that space there again. Beautiful. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Open slightly more through the chest. Take another inhale. And exhale, slowly, slowly release it all down. Left leg goes back, tuck the toes under. And again, from here, sending the heel back. And notice the difference between the sides too. Normally it is never the same. So sometimes one side requires a few extra breaths. So see for yourself how things are, how you feel, where you need to go. Last inhale. And exhale. Inhale slowly, come a little bit more forward to lift the left leg up, open up through the chest. Take a nice deep breath here. And exhale slowly, slowly to release. Well done. From here, let's cross over our shins and come back into seated. And this time we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Feel free to hold on to your ankles here and just tap your knees up and down. We're getting into those hips and the inner thighs. Try and relax the shoulders down and keep your spine long. A bit of movement here, nothing crazy. And then settle into stillness a little bit more. And let's see if we can inhale, open up through the spine, through the chest a little bit more. And then exhale, we slowly, slowly twist and make our way to face the left. You can even grab hold of your left knee with your right hand. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist, to rotate a little bit more. Deep breaths. Spinal rotations, increasing the mobility in our back and releasing any stiffness around the muscles that are located on both sides of our spine. So with these movements, energy begins to flow again. Circulation increases. Beautiful. And from here, keep that same twist. I just invite you to reach your left arm up to the sky and exhale, gently lean towards the right side. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but I want us now to open up through the left side of your waist and the rib cage. And pay attention. How does it all feel? And inhale takes you back up. And exhale, we come back through the center. Inhale, open up through the chest a little bit more. And exhale, move over to the right. Again, feel free to grab hold of that right knee with your left hand. Inhale, I invite you to lengthen and stretch. And exhale, we rotate and twist. And again, the emphasis now is on our lower and the middle spine. So perhaps I think we all know how the tightness feels in our lower back, especially after those long trips. So now giving the back a little bit more love, together with those hips and the inner thighs. Completely reversing the action of how we sit on planes. So hopefully this feels really, really good in your body. Just taking one more breath. And we exhale. Keeping the twist, remember, we just take the right arm up to the sky. And exhale, leaning over to the left. And now breathing in to that right side, the waist, the right side of your rib cage. Deep, long breaths. And inhale, we come back up. And exhale to release and come back through the center. We're gonna close down those knees, bringing the hands behind your back, fingers pointing towards the hips. We've raised the hips up for a reverse tabletop. Lovely way to open up through the shoulders. And if it feels good, feel free to drop the head back. A few breaths here. Keep pressing through your hands and through your knees to find that stability and support. Last inhale. And exhale to slowly, slowly release. Well done. Let's extend our left leg forward. Right ankle is traveling now on top of that left knee, and we will bend the left leg again. So the further your foot is, the less of a stretch it'll be. So feel free to adjust and navigate this for yourself. If you need the left foot to travel closer in, Go ahead until you find that sweet spot again. And here, as you perhaps saw, I've changed the position of my hands, so just kind of rotated the wrist to face the other way. And I really want to bring my chest and my belly closer to the legs. And now this feels really, really lovely through the right hip. So I want you to stay here and take a few long, deep breaths to again create space to move through any stiffness, any soreness through the right hip. After all, the body does get tired when it is put in one position only. So here we are allowing that extra space. Last deep breath here. And we exhale. I want us to then extend the left leg here. Bring the right foot on the mat. Sit up a little bit taller so you don't lean too much further back. Inhale, left arm to the sky. And exhale, feel free to hug your right knee and twist over to the right. Again, revisiting that spinal rotation. There's never enough twist. It feels really, really lovely on our backs. So try and enjoy it. Last deep inhale. And exhale. From here, we come back through the center. And exhale, we extend the right leg here, bringing the left ankle over the right knee. And slowly, we find that figure four position again. So the closer your foot is, the more you'll feel it across your left hip. And try to really push the belly and the chest closer to those legs. And see how it all feels. In my case, this hip is definitely more tight. So it requires more of my attention, perhaps a few extra breaths. And feel free to just close your eyes to reduce the distractions, to reduce the temptation to look around you. We want to be in the body, to feel what is going on in the body, to be present. We take one more breath, nice and deep. And exhale. Beautiful. Slowly, let's stretch out through that right leg and allow the left foot to rest on the mat. We take the right arm up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, hug your left knee and rotate over to the left. Try and keep your back straight. Inhale to lengthen a little bit more. And the exhalation allows you to twist and rotate further. This feels lovely for the spine. Also for that left outer hip, I hope you can feel it. Lovely. Last inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Slowly we come back through the center. Take that left leg out. Extend both of your legs in front of you. Inhale, try and lengthen through the back. And exhale, find a forward fold. So feel free to grab hold of your shins, maybe the ankles. For some of you, it might be the toes or the feet. Take a breath here. And exhale, allow your body to melt. And be very kind to yourself here, very soft. The body doesn't need anything too quick or too deep. We gradually introduce depth. And again, you'll notice that with time that you give your body, it begins to open up for you. So forward folds are great for the lower back, and also, of course, for the backs of the legs, the hamstrings and the calf muscles. So again, revisiting this area, giving them some love. Last few breaths. Deep inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Slowly roll your spine up, and we'll cross the shins here. Bring the hands in front, and we'll find our way to downward facing dog. So sending the sit bones up, thinking of that inverted V letter. So hopefully the backs of the legs feel already much more open. But in case you do need some of that extra stretchiness, go ahead and bend your right knee as the left leg extends, and then alternate. Again, I don't want us to move too quickly. I want us to be really mindful and intentional with everything that we're doing here. Taking one more breath wherever you are, whether moving or in stillness. And exhale. Let's see if we can lift the right leg a little bit higher behind us. Find that stretch. Both legs are straight. Deep breath in here. And exhale, draw the right knee towards the nose. And we'll guide the foot towards the hands. And from here, we drop the left knee down. Slowly guide your hands on top of the right knee or the thigh. Inhale, open up through the chest. And exhale, allow your hips to sink a little bit deeper. So now we're going into our hip flexors. So this is the area that gets really short due to a lot of sitting. So your body will really appreciate this one. So just take your time, give your body time. If it feels good, just keep your hands on that right leg. If you want to, you can bring them on the waist, as though you're trying to push your hips a little bit more forward. And give yourself time. Lovely. Last inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Release your hands down to give yourself that extra support, and we extend through the right leg here. Now going again into that hamstring. So inhale to lengthen a little bit more through the back, and exhale, see if your belly can melt and soften towards that right leg. So a combination of both of these postures work beautifully together. You can inhale again and lengthen through the back, and exhale, bend your elbows perhaps a little bit more so the belly descends closer to the leg. So it is up to you whether you find stillness or those ripple wave-like movements feel quite nice in your body. Taking another deep inhalation and exhale. From here, we bend the knee. Walk your hands closer forward, closer to the right foot, and see perhaps you can bend that left knee. And this might be already enough for you, so feel free to stay here. Or with the right hand, you reach for that foot, either actively or actually grabbing the foot with your hand. So again, revisiting the quad, the hip flexor, finding space there. Last couple of breaths. And then slowly we'll release the foot down. Well done. Let's lift the back knee here. Move your hands over to the left, and we find a side lunge. So allow your hands to be the support that you need, whether you stay a little bit higher or you want to drop a little bit lower. So it is optional, of course. You can guide your hands together closer to the heart. See how that feels. And hopefully it does feel good. Some extra love for the left inner thigh and for those hips. Last breath. And exhale. Hands come back to the mat. We shift forward to face the front of the mat. We drop the knee down. Take the right leg back to that tabletop position, and we'll move the arms forward for puppy pose. Opening up through the chest, so melt the heart down. You can keep your elbows off the mat to allow some space. Last few breaths. Beautiful way to open up through the front part of the body, as normally we're just slouching forward in those chairs or twisting in ways that doesn't really suit our body so much. Last inhale. And exhale. Very good. Slowly, slowly we come up, bringing the hands back to that tabletop, and we find our way to downward facing dog. Take an extra deep breath here. And exhale. Let's bring the feet to touch at the back of the mat as the left leg extends back just for a moment, finding that stretch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knee towards the nose, and slowly transfer that foot close to your hands. Right knee to the mat. Let's lift up. Hands come onto your thigh, above the knee. Push that knee away. Open up through the chest, going into the right hip flexor. And again, you choose the position of your hands, whether you stay here or you want to bring your hands on your waist, on your hips, maybe opening up through the heart a little bit more. Last breath in and exhale. Well done. Slowly we release the hands down to find some support, and then we extend through the front leg here. Inhale and exhale. Belly comes closer to the thigh. Try and relax the head down. Deep, soothing breaths. And remember, all of this works beautifully on your nervous system. So by breathing mindfully, slowly, lengthening those exhalations, reduces stress, reduces anxiety. Last inhale. And exhale. Well done. We bend the front knee here, slowly, slowly. Right hand comes onto the mat. And again, you can feel free to stay here, or you can bend the back knee. Either, again, reach for the foot and just stay quite active in this position, or you actually find the foot and bring the foot closer to the glute. So again, we're going into the right hip flexor here. Last few breaths. Keep that right arm really straight and strong, as this is the support that we have. Through the left foot and the right hand, we push the floor away. Last breath. And exhale. Then we release the foot. Both hands come onto that right hand side of the left foot. And we lift the back knee and begin to twist and face the side of the mat for that side lunge, Skandasana. So either staying here, if you are a little bit higher, also absolutely fine. Best is just to listen to the body. Last couple of breaths. Deep inhalation. And exhale. Slowly from here, we face the front of the mat. And we bring the back knee down. We join the left knee next to the right knee. And once more, we find that puppy pose, opening up through the heart. And reversing that roundiness, stiffness across the shoulders, across the chest. Last deep breath in and exhale. Beautiful. Slowly we come back into that tabletop position, and from here I just want us to come into seated. So sit on your side, and we'll bring the right leg in front. So position the shin that it is parallel to the front of your mat and the thigh parallel to the side. And the back leg is sort of repeating what the front leg is doing. So we face the front leg, we inhale to lengthen, and with the exhalation, we soften forward. So go ahead and find that twist. Working further into that right hip. Perhaps you will even feel the stretch across the left outer glute, which is lovely and very much needed. So just the last couple of breaths. And the tightness and stiffness does begin to ease when you give your body enough time. So take one last breath and exhale. Use your hands to push the floor away. And now I invite you to bring your knees up and bring them over to the other side. And we're just going to do this a few times. So very simple action, very simple movement, but this gives a bit of a mobility across those hips, which again is something that we really need if we're frequent travelers or if we travel every now and then. It still is an amazing, amazing little movement that we can introduce. And then the next time you face the left side, I invite you to stay there and then again find that 90-degree angle through the front and then 90-degree angle from the side. So again, we're creating this same exact shape, facing the left leg. We inhale and exhale, move yourself forward, find that deeper forward fold. And if you find something that feels quite strong in your body, use your breath as a tool to find further release. Take a breath. Exhale, let go. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Very nice. Using those hands, we push the floor away. Again, we can just do one more round of those knee circles. This always feels pretty nice. And then we'll come to sit, bringing the feet in front, and we'll come eventually to lie on our backs. And I'll give you one of my favorite postures to end this practice with is to invert the legs up. So you can either stay like this. If you are somewhere next to the wall, feel free to place your legs against the wall. That will feel absolutely incredible. So this will increase the circulation, reduce any sort of inflammation or swelling in your feet, in your calves as well. So just allow yourself a few moments here with that deep, conscious breath. Here you can relax your face. Relax through your eyes, relax through the jaw. Last few, or if it feels good, feel free to stay here for a little bit longer if you have time. Deep breath in. Well done. And then those knees can come in. Give yourself a big, big warm hug. Thank yourself for this time. Thank yourself for giving your body some love, attention, and care. And then slowly you can roll yourself up into seated. And again, we're just going to find another moment of stillness. So find that comfortable place for yourself. Relax your hands on your knees, close your eyes. And I want us to inhale through the count of 4 and exhale through the count of 6. And this particular technique is incredible to reduce anxiousness, to reduce stress, especially before flying. So I invite you to sit comfortably, close those eyes, and we slowly begin to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And just notice how you're feeling physically, emotionally. And let us all now take a deep breath in through the nose. And just let go, sigh it out through the mouth. Thank you so much for joining me on this special class, on this special series together with Be Relaxed Spa. I wish you all safe travels, safe onward journey, wherever you might be in the world, wherever you might be traveling in the world. And I hope to see you again soon.